So what does Katakuri have that can take out the flamingos? I wonder how the fight is gonna go. So what do you guys think? Then for King and Katakuri, Suguru, absolute favorite. Not too OP, but I still don't get why he was, like this here. He could move very fast. So much presence in this presence. Moments when One Piece fans went crazy. Well, I just stumbled across this and watched to check it out. Okay, man, One Piece is one of my most favorite anime out there, and I've totally enjoyed the journey so far. There have been a whole lot of crazy, awesome moments that actually made me just, super gets me energized, I must say. And seeing this just prickled my interest instantly, and I just wanted to check out this and see from this person's perspective. This was done by Anime Flex. The link is down in the description below. So without further ado, let's check this out. Onegaishimasu. Okay. We talked us about the it's also awesome, Joe. Wow. Unforgettable, man. Oh! I think I first watched this part, was it in 20...
In One Piece, it's not just the story that keeps fans hooked. It's those unforgettable scenes that made the entire fandom lose their minds.
Yeah.
From Luffy's iconic Gear Second to Garp's earth-shaking punch that rattled an entire island. These are the moments that made One Piece fans go wild.
Okay. One of my absolute favorites, Gear Second scene. Even to this day, this is one of my favorite transformations from Luffy. Not too OP, but very crazy,
with one of Luffy's
amazing.
Very first real power-ups,
Yeah.
Gear Second. Back in Eni's lobby during the fight against Blueno, Luffy shocked.
Water 7 Eni's lobby is one of my favorite arcs throughout One Piece.
It was the turning point where Luffy proved
not the
he
most
wasn't just
favorite for me,
improvising
though.
anymore. He was ready to fight on a whole new level.
Totally wrecked Bruno here, Joe. Gosh, but it's been so long, man. This anime has so many awesome moments. It's a top bazooka! Whew. So amazing.
Then there's a moment that
initially I was contemplating watching Skype when I first started back in 2014, but I'm glad I did. But I really love this arc so much. It looks like an arc where, it's giving don't judge a book by its cover. This arc was pretty amazing, man. For those of you that skipped it, you missed. You really missed. It was so freaking hilarious, so freaking amazing, man. And I wonder how they're gonna do it in live action. I can't wait to see.
Captures Sanji's mix of bravery and humor. On Skypiea, he stood face to face with overwhelming power, yet still managed to leave his mark in true Sanji fashion. It was witty, defiant, and unforgettable.
Like the fire of Shandora.
So-called god, his spirit couldn't be broken.
Yes, I think it's like the fire of Shandora. Yes, when it charged into the forest. God. Okay. So many MVP moments. I really love Sanji, man, in the earlier arcs, not the time skip where I don't know what they are doing with him so far. But anyway.
Moving on, we have the clash between Trafalgar Law and Blackbeard. Two of the most dangerous pirates in this situation, coming face to face in a battle nobody expected to see so soon. The intensity of that showdown sent shockwaves through the fandom, proving once again why Law has become one of the most popular captains in the series. And reminding
one of my favorite characters. I love his dress. I love his looks. And the fact that his voice actor voiced Levi too. So cool. Blackbeard having these two devil foot powers, just an absolute cheat code. Gosh, look at the animation now. Whoa! I love this technique so much. Whoa. Wreck him. That's too bad. He couldn't really hit a decisive attack that could take him down. I really love this battle, man. It was brief and just amazing. Totally jaw dropping. Bash that guy. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't. Well, I just couldn't be victorious in this.
Next up, we have one of Zoro's most iconic battles, his fight against Mr. One in Alabasta. At first, Zoro was.
I love the art style here of earlier One Piece, though.
As hard as steel things
more serious.
And every attack seemed useless.
Very, very
but
serious.
Then came the turning moment, when Zoro finally learned to cut steel itself. This fight marked Zoro's rise to a new level and showed that he was truly on the path to becoming the world's greatest swordsman.
Listen now, look at the glance, eyes. I love the shading, I love the drawing, the art style, just has to top perfection.
When appeared to show his strength,
Modern Ones doesn't have the amount of shading.
Stopping an admiral in his tracks. And let's be honest, when Shanks steps up, you know it's going to be a great scene. It was a brief but overwhelming display that left
Hacky Wi-Fi connection
and reminded everyone why Shanks is one of the most respected and feared pirates in One Piece.
But this Grimble was really annoying, man, when he showed up here. Totally don't like his character. How many of you like Grimble? Just leave your comments down below. Nonsense. Get the hell out. It's crazy that he could get it from that distance. And I must say, the shades they use for Shanks is pretty much advanced. They really settled out to do his shading at times.
During his battle with Doflamingo, Luffy revealed a form unlike anything we had ever seen before. His body transformed.
I just love the concept of Gear 4
too. The entire fight turned into a spectacle. What made it so memorable is how perfectly it fits One Piece and Luffy himself. Epic and hilarious at the same time. The design was wild, the attacks were explosive, and it instantly became one of the most iconic transformations in One Piece.
Especially that first
the kind of moment that reminded fans why Luffy is one of the most unpredictable and exciting protagonists in anime.
Total wrecking, man, after this. But Dofi really tired, man. The guy can really tank a lot. I keep wondering why people keep comparing him and Katakuri. I don't see Katakuri beating Doflamingo. Dofi has really taken hits from all the little attacks from Law to this. But if I think about him and Katakuri, it's hard to touch Katakuri though. But who do you guys think would win? Doflamingo or Katakuri? Who would win? Let's see. Let me just think a bit. Katakuri is very adept at dodging. With his mochi, he can just squeeze through. Dofi's attacks are linear. That fight might last forever, but if he uses his awakening, everywhere turns to strength. This guy turns to mochi. Bounces all around, slithers away. It's gonna be an unending fight though. It's gonna be an unending fight. But does Katakuri have the raw power to smash through Dofi's web, that crazy gigantic double webbing he does to block Luffy's haki strikes? I think that would be the deciding factor though, if you think about it. But what do you guys think? That's what I feel though. I feel it will be very hard for Katakuri to take out Doflamingo and very hard for Doflamingo to touch Katakuri if we are thinking about it. But yeah, let's keep watching now. What do you guys think? Tell me who do you feel will win and why. Please, let's be intelligent in our conversations. No insult. Please, no insult. I don't like that we can argue without developing any. So just tell me, how do you think the fight is gonna go? Objectively speaking, alright. I like both characters. Like, yeah, they have so much crazy lovable aura.
On Egghead, chaos was everywhere, while Sanji was busy saving women. But then, the atmosphere shifted into something even darker. Everyone could feel that
something... Did you say when Sanji was busy saving women?
On Egghead, chaos was everywhere, while Sanji was busy saving women. But then, the atmosphere shifted into something even darker. Everyone could feel that something terrifying was about to arrive, and the tension built higher with every second. And when Saturn finally made his entrance, those fears were confirmed. It was a chilling reminder of how mysterious and terrifying the Gorosei truly are.
To hear more about their powers, doing nothing.
For the first time, we actually saw
come with so crazy voodoo.
Fans had been waiting for this moment for decades, and it sent shockwaves through the entire community.
This is the landfall of all landfalls. It's crazy magical pentagrams. One Piece. For the first time. Oh my god. Even up to today, I'm still baffled about this. Like, they need to give us an explanation to this guy's power. And he'll be calling people insects. Well, just look at him. Ultimate insect. Total spider. Oh. Yeah, and I keep wondering about that his attack. What does he keep doing here?
When Oda said the final saga would feel like a battle royal, I honestly didn't expect Kizaru
marvelous, phenomenal one.
And yet, here we are. It's the first time we've seen Luffy stand his ground against a Marine Admiral who once caused the crew so much trouble back on Sabaody. Seeing Luffy now easily handling that same overwhelming speed and power showed just how far he has come. It was surreal, it was long overdue, and it was the kind of fight that had fans going absolutely crazy.
Wow. Cut. But the soundtrack, I must say, is crazy, ridiculous. All of them. And it's really just how crazy that the battle just goes and Luffy's expression and all what he's doing in the midst of all this.
Then there's one of the most shocking moments on Egghead, Kuma suddenly appearing in the middle of the chaos and delivering a devastating punch to Saturn. After so many years of silence and suffering, seeing him rise again at that exact moment felt unreal. The timing was
not watched One Piece.
Fans, it was one of the most
I must say, skip this video.
A scene that carried the weight of Kuma's entire story and instantly became
so much spoilers for those that have not watched it. You must be current to watch this video. I hope I'll put a reminder in the editing, so those that haven't watched it don't come here and spoil it for themselves. Fist of Fury, another one. I think this is the third Fist of Fury moment in One Piece. We have the first one with that stupid Celestial Dragon. Second one, the first was with...
Of course, we can't forget Sanji's fight against Queen and Wano. A battle that showed just how much Sanji had grown. It was fast-paced, intense, and filled with some of Sanji's flashiest techniques. And
longest arc ever.
The combination of raw power and emotion made it unforgettable. A defining moment for Sanji that had fans hyped worldwide.
Oh man, the animation was crazy at this point. There are times they just level up the animation for certain sequences and scenes, man. That final kick. Gosh, come on! Woo. Man, come! Whoa.
Zoro's battle against King and Wano was one of the most intense fights in the entire series. King pushed him to his absolute limits, forcing Zoro to dig deeper than ever before and unleash his full power. The clash was fast, brutal, and beautifully animated. Every swing of Zoro's blades carried weight, and every counter from King raised the stakes higher. What made this fight so special is that it wasn't just another victory. It felt like a turning point in Zoro's journey, the moment he proved beyond doubt that he is Luffy's right hand. The the swordsman destined to one day become the strongest in the world. For Zoro fans, this fight was everything they had been waiting for, and it instantly became one of the most celebrated moments in One Piece.
Yes, and I have another comparison. King and who do we compare him to? King versus Katakuri. Who's going to win? I know people come for me, but who's going to win? I don't know. Maybe I might settle down to analyze it later. But King versus Katakuri, who's going to have the upper hand? Just tell me in the comments and why do you think so? Alright.
And if you've watched until here, thank you for your support. Let me know in the comments which moment was your favorite.
So many favorite scenes there. I love that final attack moment though. Like came down. I am logically capable of defeating you. You don't. I love this scene so much. Look at this now. Look at this. The animation was just god tier level here though. I really loved it. So good. Final one. Whoa. Split that in half. Come on. So hands down my most favorite scene from Wano arc. Gosh. The King is quite durable though. But which of his attacks can touch Katakuri? Seems that Katakuri can dodge a lot.
Yamato stood alone against Kaido, holding her ground against one of the strongest creatures in the world. That alone was enough to blow fans away, finally seeing Yamato step fully into battle. What made this moment special was not just the intensity of the fight, but also the underlying father and child relationship. Facing Kaido wasn't just about strength. It was about Yamato's resolve to oppose her father and fight for her own ideals. And when Luffy finally joined her, the battle transformed into
that time he came down. I loved that
mix
part.
Of Yamato's raw power and Luffy's unstoppable spirit. It
Yes,
was fast,
I love
emotional,
this point
and
so
unforgettable.
much.
Another highlight that cemented Wano as one of the most legendary arcs in One
Exactly,
Piece.
exactly. I love this scene. Even better than the final Bajrango. I love this scene so much. I like this scene so much. And the soundtrack they played there was insanely good. Everything about this scene was just amazing. Too amazing.
We can't finish Wano without talking
I was the big fan of when they first showed this part. I didn't like, I just couldn't settle with this animation change.
The transformation was unlike anything we
I didn't like it until 2 episodes after he changed to Gear 5. I liked that one. When he was swinging with the lightning.
Craziest highlights in One Piece history.
I didn't like the looks of his first parts until later. It just looked ridiculous to me. So ridiculous for the seriousness that was going on.
We move to one of the most shocking moments in the final saga. Shanks versus Kid. Nobody expected the clash to end the way it did, and it instantly reminded everyone of the insane gap between Shanks and the rest of the world.
Shanks showed up again and across the seas. It's this guy raw and left no crumbs.
For Kid, it was another tough reality check. This moment made Useless Kid a meme. This time it wasn't Big Mom, it was Big Dad.
Oh my god! Man, I really love the scenes. To find the patch of and the way they raise the animation, man, in certain scenes. Yes. Sliced everything out. But I should have split this guy in 2. Take out that is crazy held together a magnetic gun. This guy should have been split in total two pieces. Oh, nothing happened scene. Unforgettable. Forever unforgettable. I think this will be one of the most iconic scenes from the whole show. Not so over the top, but sticks to our hearts the most. Nothing happened.
When Sanji and Zoro were both ready to sacrifice their lives for Luffy, one of the most epic moments in One Piece happened.
Yes,
Zoro
took on all the
pain
exactly.
Luffy had suffered in battle, and when Sanji woke up looking for him, Zoro simply said those.
I'm sure it has its own hashtag. Nothing happened. Hashtag. Just standing there staunchly.
Now we switch to another epic Shanks moment. Marineford was in absolute chaos. Yeah. Marines, pirates, and warlords clashing in the biggest battle we had ever seen. And just when it seemed like the bloodshed would never end, Shanks
stopped it with his presence alone.
Everything to a halt. Even the strongest on the field, admirals, warlords, and the remnants of Whitebeard's crew understood instantly that the war was over.
And they didn't know how to animate the haki. I mean, his blood was just there. Nobody should have bumped. I'm just saying. But it was all haki. Well, they didn't give it any distinct color. Wait, for that Beckman scene, I'm wondering why was Kizaru? Let's say Beckman shot. You all know Kizaru is fast enough to dodge whatever Beckman wants to bring out from that gun. So why would he be scared? Let's just think about that for a second. So I don't know. Does Beckman have something that can match Kizaru's speed? Because I still don't get why he was, like this here. He could move very fast. We've seen that pretty much from Sabaody to the current Egghead Island arc. So I don't know why he'll be like this. Because I don't know. The way he closed the distance with that crazy hyperloop stuff instantly. We've seen even him move crazy fast in different scenarios, but I don't understand why his hands are up here. Why would he be up here for just a gun and the bullets or whatever Beckman shoots at? I don't know. I think in all of the anime, has he ever shot that gun? I don't think so. They have not shot any, so I don't know why he'll be like this. Okay, I really wish to touch on Shanks' crew and powers so we can get more on why he's like this. Yeah. I'm just saying. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let's continue. So much presence in this presence.
When he jumped from that ship, we all knew something crazy was about to happen. In that single moment, we were reminded why he's called the hero of the Marines. It wasn't just raw strength. It was a statement that even after decades, Garp still stands as one of the most powerful figures in the world. The sheer scale of Galaxy Impact left the fandom stunned, proving that legends in One Piece never truly fade.
Yeah, legends never die. Even when they landed on the island and now final hits against Pizarro. They just jumped, took out Kuzan instantly, jumped again and smashed Pizarro.
The moment isn't finished yet because One Piece gave us another crazy Garp scene. His fight against Kuzan. Seeing the hero of the Marines clash with his own former protege was something nobody expected, and it hit fans with a mix of hype and emotion.
Whoa. Oh, he threw his ears. Yes, I was about to say this one, but he threw the eyes, that he dodged, hit. Whoa. Come on. Hi. So good. Okay, man, I must say this was pretty amazing to see, man. There are so many awesome scenes and points in One Piece that just get you super energized and just ready to go. I must say that, I love this. And yeah, back to my comparison. Doflamingo and Katakuri, who's stronger, and also King and Katakuri, who do you think come out on top? Well, I've given my 2 cents on Doflamingo and Katakuri. It's gonna be hard for each to land a decisive hit on both. Although Katakuri can hit Doflamingo, but I don't think he has anything that can pack the raw power to knock out Doflamingo. Doflamingo is very, very tanky. Extra tanky, and with his ability to repair himself. In fact, the only reason Luffy could defeat him was because of the little attacks he had taken from Law. Yes, exactly, because those attacks could have taken down anyone. That is Law's attack, the Gamma Knife, and the rest that he really hit on Doffy, but man, Doffy was still freaking moving. Like with an attack that took out his organs, like, and he was still moving. So what does Katakuri have that can take out Doflamingo? That's the question. And we've seen Doflamingo's attack, they are pretty much linear, and we saw from Luffy's fight to Katakuri that all those super linear attacks, no matter how fast we not touch it, we need something unpredictable and slithery, you know, and whatnot. So I don't see Doflamingo touching Katakuri either. So I wonder how the fight is gonna go. So what do you guys think? Then for King and Katakuri, well, King also is quite very tanky, so there's absolutely nothing that Katakuri can hit on King that will be effective, coupled with the fact that King can fly and whatnot, even when he's very fast and he's very, very tanky. So who's gonna win? And can King, anyway, with that his Karyu Dome, with his Flaming Dragon attack, can just basically scorch where Katakuri is, but Katakuri can just evade that now. It's quite quick, so it's gonna be a difficult matchup, I must say. But what do you guys think? Who's gonna win? I think Katakuri can take out King, though. I don't see him having anything. He can hit, but he won't be effective. He won't be effective. Although I'm sure he can deduce when Katakuri is less tanky, but even when he's less tanky, he's still very tough at the same time. Like, so what do you guys think? Just leave it in the comments below. Alright, so at Anchor it's here. So many crazy, fantastic scenes, I must say. And it's really lovely seeing this once more time and once more. Yeah, we're gonna ride One Piece, I must say, and I'll pretty much miss this show when it ends, whenever that is. Who knows? But right, final saga and set of acts. But let's see when it gets all wrapped up. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.